Hey guys, good morning. I'm gonna let the broadcast go just for a minute and let everybody get an opportunity to come in. But good morning to those of you who are tuned in and watching this on the replay. I'm gonna be live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube right now. So good morning, love yourself. Thank you for hopping in. Um, Let me drink some coffee. Give me a second while I allow some people to come into the room because I didn't announce that I was gonna go live, but I wanted to come on, be more consistent, start going live more, sharing more content with you guys. That's something that I'm working on myself for 2022. So today we're gonna be talking about 3 tips to improve your online marketing. And if you guys could do me a favor and share this broadcast with somebody that you know could benefit from it. If you're watching this on Facebook, please share this on your profile. On Instagram, you can send it to somebody's DMs, or you can text it to them if you're watching this on a replay on YouTube and it's just that good to you. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kiera Solomon. I am the founder of the Right Click Agency. We are a full service digital marketing agency based in Elkins Park and right outside of Philadelphia, PA, and we provide our clients with web design, graphic design, Facebook, Instagram ads, social media management, and a whole lot more. But today, I want to talk to you guys about some things that you can do to improve your online marketing, to get some better results, and to really see some growth in 2022. A lot of you guys are interested in running ad campaigns. That's something that's a big priority for a lot of small business owners. And before you start doing that, I want to make sure that you incorporate these 3 things into your marketing. Good morning, SCB Naturals. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to make sure that you are doing these 3 things to get better results. Okay. So, number one, first and foremost, you need to understand, and this is kind of the foundation of all of the stuff that we're going to be talking about today, is you have to do a great job. You have to do a lot of work in 2022 to get your audience's attention. You guys, a lot of times I meet business owners who have an online program, an online offer, and they are frustrated because they feel like people are not paying attention to them. I want you guys to understand that you are not entitled to people liking your stuff, sharing your content, feeling like it's amazing. You have to actually be creating something that is all of those things, right? You have to be creating something that is getting people's attention. And a lot of times people are getting frustrated because they feel like they're doing a lot of work and it's not getting results. So I want you to ask yourself, and this is again the foundation of all of the stuff that we're going to be talking about. What are you doing? What are you actually doing to get your audience's attention, right? What are you doing to get your audience's attention? That's the number one question. And so I broke that question down into 3 different things. Hey, Renford, thank you for coming in. I broke this down into 3 different things that you need to ask yourself that's going to help you improve that message. Okay. So number one is, what are you saying? Like, what is the actual message? What is the product or service that you have for offer? Can you clarify that in like 1 to 2, maybe 3 sentences, right? A lot of times people are again upset because they're not seeing the results, they're not seeing anybody necessarily purchase things, and a lot of times that comes from really just if you're a coach or a consultant, a lot of times I see people struggle with that because they're really just not asking for the offer. But if you have a product based business, you need to make sure that it's super clear who you are, what your brand stands for, right? Like, what's your brand's personality? Okay. Who are you when you show up on social media? If there is a face of the brand, what is that person's personality, and what does this look like as it translates to the content that you publish on social media? Okay. So, what are you saying? What is the actual message that you are conveying with your content, right? What are you, and I want to give you guys an example of this because this will maybe help you guys to understand what I mean by this. So let's say you are a cake baker, right? There are a variety of occasions that you can be baking cakes for. There are a variety of things that you could be providing people for with cakes for, right? So what are those things? Is it birthdays, right? And you're a very celebratory cakes. Is it uh funerals? Unfortunately, sometimes people have, I wanted to think of something like super morbid, but maybe a retirement party, right? And you're providing a particular type of cake for retirement parties. But what is the voice? What is the personality? When do people come to you? Why do people need you? What is the actual message that you are conveying on social media? So that's the first thing that you need to be asking yourself. The second thing you need to be asking yourself is, why do people care? Okay, why is it important to your target audience about the message that you have on social media, the things that you are talking about, the content that you're creating, and the things that you're posting? Why is this important to people? Why do they need to know this information? How can it help them? And really clarifying that for people, helping people to understand that is going to help you do a whole lot better when you're creating your content, because then you're not trying to sell a product, then you're not trying to sell, 4 classes at this amount, or even 6 bars of soap, SCB, if you're still watching. You're trying to sell an end result, you're trying to sell an experience, you're trying to sell that happiness that somebody's going to get at the end of the experience with you, at the end of their interaction with you, right? So hopefully this is making sense. The second, or no, that was the second thing. Okay, so the first thing is, what are you actually saying? What's your brand's message? We talked about your brand's personality and how does that show up? How does that convey on social media, right? So are you happy? I was talking in the audience, not in the audience, I was talking to my office about target audiences the other day, and I was saying there are all different types of brand personalities, right? People are sometimes very happy, right? And that's their personality. Some people are angry. Have you ever, like, we can identify several? I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to really talk about different things, but like Kanye West is a good example of somebody who is often angry in public, and that's a part of his personality. That's a part of his online personality, right? So, what's your brand's personality, and how does that show up in the content that you're creating and the things that you're doing? Like, how is that coming across to people? And then the third thing is, why do they care, right? We have to learn to tap into the values, we have to learn to tap into the emotions, we have to learn to tap into the things that are important to our target audience, the things that are that matter to them. And a lot of times people are struggling to come up with the message and to really discover their brand's personality, a personality that will resonate with their audience, because they don't understand the things that are important to their audience. They don't understand the things that those target audience members value. And so that's something that is very, very important if you're going to be creating valuable content in 2022. What are the things that your target audience values? Because if you understand what they value, if you understand what's important to them, then it's going to be easier for you to create offers that line up with the things that they value, the things that they're trying to get done in 2022, right? If you're a fitness coach, you know that your target audience, or typically your target audience, is going to be people who are either trying to lose weight in 2022 or stay fit in 2022, right? So, what's your personality in the marketplace? Are you a nice fitness coach? Are you angry? Are you motivational, inspirational? What does that look like in the content that you create, and why is it important to people. I was telling somebody the other day, it used to be really important to me to be in the gym and like working out regularly because I was like, oh, I want to look good. But now as I get older, it's important to me because I want to be healthy, right? I want to deal with some of the health issues that I have faced in the past and make sure that I'm like staying in my best my best fitness, right? All the way around. So, what's important to your target audience? What do they value? And how are you creating content that resonates with that? Okay. So, I hope that these tips helped you guys. I'm going to be talking more about target audiences. I'm going to be talking more about your brand story and like how you develop that, how you create your brand story and share that on social media. So, I'm going to be coming live a lot more this week to share that content with you guys because I think that is one of the key things that are going to help small business owners in 2022 as we see social media platforms roll out features that really benefit people who are creating content, specifically creating video content. You want to figure out what your content creation strategy is going to be, and you really want to set yourself up to be able to do that, to produce content regularly, again, that's resonating with your audience, that's making sense to them, that's converting, especially for those of you who are interested, again, like I said, in doing ads, because a lot of people are hitting us up about running Facebook and Instagram ads, running YouTube ads, right? So if that's something that you want to do, you really need to be thinking about what is your brand story? What does that brand story look like? Right? And how are you messaging that? How are you packaging that and conveying that on social media? Okay. So make sure you guys, if you're not already following me, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But make sure that you guys are following me and that you stay tuned for some of the other live streams that I'm going to be doing this week. And if you haven't already registered, I'm doing a free webinar this Saturday on the social media marketing blueprint, right? Really, it's your digital marketing blueprint. But I know that social media is kind of the primary platform that a lot of small businesses market on, especially right now. So this Saturday, I'm hosting a free webinar. It's going to be about 45 minutes to an hour long. Saturday morning, we kick off at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go to rightclickagency.com/2020 blueprint and register for that free webinar. And I'm going to be fully laying out on Saturday all of the different things that I think you guys need to be doing. How do you design your marketing strategy for 2022, as well as some of the things that the Right Click Agency has that's going to be able to help you do that in a way that is getting you results this year, right? Because that's one of the things that I'm very, very committed to. Those of you who I have talked to on our free digital marketing assessments, those of you who are signed up for the Entrepreneur Academy or your strategy sessions this year so far, you guys know I keep saying one of the things that I am very, very committed to this year is helping people make the next right step for them in business and getting those results. That's super, super important to us. So make sure you go register for that free webinar. If you're interested in talking to us about your digital marketing strategy, you can go to, let me put this up on Facebook and YouTube. You can go to bit.ly/help grow my biz. If you're watching this on Instagram, the link is in my bio for you to schedule your free digital marketing assessment with us, where we go through and talk about several key areas in your digital marketing strategy. And that allows me to make a recommendation for you about what you need to be doing next, what you need to be focusing on next to build a digital marketing strategy that's getting you results. So go click that link or go to that link, schedule that free assessment if you're interested. And make sure, again, if you haven't done so already, that you register for our free webinar this weekend. rightclickagency.com/2022 blueprint. Go and schedule for that free session. Even if you can't attend live, you can get access to the replay. The replay will be sent out. Okay. So again, I hope this helped you guys. 3 things that you need to be thinking about when you are creating your marketing strategy for 2022, particularly your content creation strategy and the types of things that you're going to be posting about on social media. This is so crucial to your success, to getting those results that you're looking for, especially if you're trying to run ads and especially if you are trying to use video or trying to put some things on automation for your business in 2022. So I hope that this was helpful. Please share this video with somebody that can use it. And I will see you guys next time. I'm going to be back soon. I don't want to lock myself into a schedule because right now I'm kind of all over the place with the business, but I am going to be back soon, if not, probably later on today. I'm going to say later on today, okay? I'm going to try to come back later on today. If not, definitely this time tomorrow morning, I will be back. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I super appreciate you being here with me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.